sparking creativity and overcoming difficulties. Craftsmanship matters, bonding with the heart and soul while never forgetting our initial intention. To give people a better life, we plan meticulously and move ever forward. Humanity takes technology to new heights. We know that a pure purpose drives your dreams. And your dreams inspire many passions. We are as excited as you. In the age of Industry 4.0, Taiwan's smart machinery team is working hard behind the scenes. When you are challenging yourself, we are your strong backing. Every small part plays an equally vital role in making your imagination become a reality. Taiwan's smart machinery team keeps on trying, learning, and improving. Because we are proud to be your partners. Artistry matter, bonding with the heart and soul while never forgetting our true intention. We facilitate tailor-made factory integration for you. We also insist on sustainable development, living in harmony with the earth. We are Taiwan, and we have your back. Drive your dreams with Taiwan Smart Machinery.
Xin được gửi lời chào đến tất cả quý vị khách mời, quý đại biểu, quý anh chị đến từ các cơ quan thông tấn báo chí. Xin được hỏi quý anh chị là mình có khỏe không ạ? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Are you good? How are you today? Good to hear. Thank you all of you. Và xin được chào mừng tất cả quý vị đã đến với hội thảo công nghệ sản xuất giày bền vững. Buổi gặp gỡ ngày hôm nay được tổ chức bởi Bộ Ngoại thương Đài Loan và Hiệp hội Xúc tiến Thương mại Đài Loan TAITRA cùng với Trung tâm Nghiên cứu và Phát triển Máy móc Chính xác Đài Loan PMC. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all of you to the seminar Sustainable Shoe Manufacturing Technology. The event is organized by the Bureau of Foreign Trade, Ministry of Economic Affairs, Taiwan, and implemented by the TAITRA and PMC. And my name is Kiều Khanh. It is my pleasure to be with all of you during the seminar today. Và tôi là Kiều Khanh. Đây là một niềm vinh dự rất lớn của Kiều Khanh khi được đồng hành cùng tất cả quý vị trong suốt buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay ạ. Và ngày hôm nay có mặt cùng với chúng ta trong buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay thì Kiều Khanh rất vinh dự được thay mặt cho những người tổ chức chương trình xin được gửi lời chào cũng như là lời chúc sức khỏe đến tất cả quý vị đại biểu, các vị khách quý, các anh chị đại diện cho các cơ quan thông tấn báo chí tham gia buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay. Và đặc biệt là còn có sự góp mặt của các đại diện đến từ đơn vị tổ chức cũng như là quý đối tác. Và bây giờ rất hân hạnh được đón tiếp và giới thiệu các VIP của chúng ta. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our VIPs. Let's join me in welcoming the Senior Secretary Economic Division, Ms. Yu Chen, bà Trần Tông Du, Bí thư cấp cao Văn phòng Kinh tế và Văn hóa Đài Bắc tại Việt Nam. To all of you, the Associate General Manager of PMC, Ms. Sadicho. Representing TAITRA, let me introduce to all of you the Director of TAITRA Vietnam, Ms. Karen Yu, trưởng văn phòng đại diện của Hiệp hội Xúc tiến Thương mại Đài Loan TAITRA. And now, please join me in welcoming the Secretary General of Mr. Alan Lai. Ngoài ra, hân hạnh được đón tiếp Phó Giám đốc Liên đoàn Thương mại và Công nghiệp Việt Nam VCCI ông Nguyễn Hữu Nam, Deputy Director of Veitnam Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Ho Chi Minh City. Và ngoài ra, cũng hân hạnh được đón tiếp sự góp mặt của tất cả quý anh chị là đại diện từ các doanh nghiệp, quý đối tác, bạn bè thân hữu cũng như là quý anh chị đến từ các đơn vị cơ quan thông tấn báo chí. Và ngay bây giờ không để cho tất cả quý anh chị chờ đợi lâu nữa, chúng ta sẽ cùng bắt đầu buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay bằng sự chào đón của một vị đại diện trong số những
商工联合会胡志明市分会陈玉莲会长，台湾制鞋工会赖其健秘书长，精密机械研究发展中心的周立龙协理，台贸中心的于文玲主任，台达电子潘国龙经理，明治实业的张友明总经理，裕胜科技的曾玉新总经理。裕铭机械的陈忠兴行销长，诚锋兴业的詹正义经理，还有现场参展的厂商，还有我们越南跟台商朋友，大家好。那我今天非常高兴能够代表驻胡志明市经济文化办事处经济组受邀来参加精密机械研究发展中心举办的永续制鞋科技论坛。那随着 COVID-19 疫情的逐渐缓和，越南已经进入了新常态的生活方式， 许多展览会也已经逐渐的恢复举办。今天的这场会议是在越南国际鞋类皮革及工业设计展期间办理。那相信一定可以提供我们台商在越南贸易跟投资布局的一个机会。台湾跟越南的关系是自1992年相互社处跟通航以来就发展非常迅速。其中经贸关系毫无疑问的是就说两国最重要的一个连结。那我国是越南第5大贸易伙伴国。2022年前10月，越南跟我国的贸易总额是超过了238亿美元。那就是年增15.5%。投资方面，累计到2022年9月，我商在越南投资案将近3000件，那投资的金额超过了360亿。我们台湾是越南的第4大外人投资国。那在2021年全年跟2022年前9个月，那我国分别是越南的第6跟第7大的外人投资国，显示台商对越南投资是深具信心的。那为了增进台越经贸关系，那除了新版的台越投资保障协定已经在2020年5月生效以外，那我国已经在2021年9月22号正式申请加入跨太平洋伙伴全面进步协定，就是所谓的 CPTPP。那我本处已经在各种场合来广宣，希望越南政府能够大力支持台湾早日加入 CPTPP。那就说来以进一步的来激励台商来越南投资。另外，在2022年1月5号，台越已经签署了台越贸易促进合作备忘录。那双方未来会在经贸互访、商机媒合，还有人员训练的方面来深化的合作。相信未来一定能够建立更紧密的经贸连结。那稍后我们台达电子、还有明治实业、裕胜科技、还有裕铭机械，还有诚锋兴业都会来做专题的简报。那相信经过这一场的座谈会以后，对于就是说台商考量在越南的投资布局会有很大的帮助。最后祝福所有参与今天这场论坛的朋友身体健康。参加国际鞋类皮革及工业设计展参展的厂商生意兴隆，订单满满，谢谢大家。
Chụp một tấm hình lưu niệm ạ. And may I have all the speakers of today's seminar to join on stage. nay thì xin cho phép Kiều Khanh sẽ đi qua cùng với quý vị về agenda, về lịch trình của buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay để nhằm cho quý vị có thể dễ dàng hơn trong quá trình là theo dõi chương trình. Ladies and gentlemen, before the beginning, may I go through the agenda of the seminar today with all of you. Delta Electronics sẽ dẫn đầu nhóm diễn giả với phần trình bày về các ứng dụng IIoT cho sản xuất giày dép thông minh, và tiếp theo sẽ là MINZ trình bày chi tiết về ứng dụng tích hợp toàn diện của Internet và sản xuất thông minh trong thiết bị sản xuất giày thông minh. Kế đến thì Sheng Technology sẽ trình bày cách tăng gấp đôi sản lượng bằng cách kết hợp các công cụ quản lý kỹ thuật số và thiết bị sản xuất giày truyền thống. Trong khi đó thì Yu Ming Machinery sẽ đưa ra ví dụ về ứng dụng của AI bằng cách giải thích cách áp dụng kiểm tra quang học tự động AOI cho quá trình sản xuất giày dép. Và cuối cùng là doanh nghiệp Sincere Pioneer Enterprise sẽ trình bày cách sử dụng cấu hình hình ảnh thông minh để giảm lượng khí thải carbon do quá trình sản xuất giày. At first, Delta Smart Factoring will have the topics on IIoT applications from Delta Electronics Inc. Up next, new opportunities for automated production and digital solution in the footwear industry will be presented by MINZ Inc. Shoe Machine, how to import digital management tools from Sheng Technology. And new thinking of smart shoes integrated application of smart manufacturing technology from Yu Ming Machinery. And last but not least, reducing the CO2 emission of each shoe by servo cementing system and IPC-controlled visual setting system will be presented by Sincere Pioneer Enterprises Company. Và ngay bây giờ, xin mời tất cả quý vị sẽ cùng đến với phần trình bày đầu tiên với chủ đề Delta Smart Factory IIoT Application from Delta Electronics Incorporation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Ernest Pan, Project Manager of Delta Electronics, will come on stage and have a presentation with us.
Các 各位长官，下午好。我是 Ernest， 然后我代表台达越南区。I see some familiar friends here, so I will speak two languages, the Chinese and English. I think it will be more easier later to understand what do I mean. Okay, I come from Delta. My name is Ernest. And at the beginning, I want to introduce my groups. The Delta Group was founded in 1971. Now we are the world #1 of power supply and DC batch fan. Also, we are a leading brand of the AI products. Like the AI products, maybe you know, like the other brand like Siemens, Rockwell, and Mitsubishi. We are the same level like this. And last year, our world revenue already reached about 10 billion USD for last year. 我是代表台达电，然后我们在1971年创立，然后我们在这边最有名的其实是我们的 power 这一块，然后另外一部分就是所谓的直流性的风扇，就大家笔电里面的风扇或者其他设备上的风扇，台达是世界第一。那另外一个部分的话，因为我代表 IA， 就是所谓的工业自动化事业部，我们目前在全世界也是排名在前5名以内。那在去年的时候，整个台达我们的营业额已达到100亿美元。This is our Delta key milestone. Be honest, at the beginning, we just an OEM factory. We help a lot of brands to produce the PLC, VFD, even the robot. But we started to build our own product from 1995. And until 2018, because we accumulate over 30 years experience to help my factory to, for example, like how to save the people, how to save the energy, and how to upgrade our production, automation production process. So that's why we want to use this experience to share to different industry to help my partner, my customer, to help them to do some updates. So we start have our own solution business from 2018. And until to now, we not only focus on the automation, we also want to focus on the ESG, just like a carbon-free tracking and also some energy saving process. And we love to share to all our partners and customers. 我们台达其实是在从1995年开始去创立我们自己去做代工以及建立我们自己的品牌，然后一路到所谓的是2018年开始， 这一段期间其实超过差不多20年的时间，我们专注在我们的 solution 这一块。为什么？因为台达在世界各地我们建厂其实超过50几年的时间。这50几年来，我们都有各种不同的 KPI， 包含是节省人员等等。我们已经这么多的经验，所以我们上级主管希望说，我们所服务的行业其实不只有电子制造业，包含了纺织、鞋业以及所谓的那个五金、橡塑胶等。我们有相对应的经验，我们希望可以传承出去给我们伙伴，让他们去做所谓的更精进的生产，甚至说在能源节省的部分。Okay, this is my product portfolio. As you can see, all the products designed by the IIoT. You can see from the control, motion, even the robot. Then all the hardware we based on the IoT design, but also we have some of the software like the SCADA and also MES to make the overall production side more competitive. 台达在这边，其实我们产品线非常非常庞大，基本上是过1000种以上的产品，从底层看得到的变频器、PLC、机器人，一直到上层所有的软体的部分。And we based on this product, we just separate for 3 different our business. We found the machine automation, process automation, and also the factory automation. For automation, like there are some people who produce your own machine, maybe like the injection machine or the auto cutting machine, something like that. You must have to use a PLC or a VFD. We also provide this product or this application to the machine maker. The second one is the factory automation. When we enter the factory, a lot of people want to consider one thing: how can I just save in the manpower over there? So we will cooperate with the machine maker to find out the solution. Maybe just like the delivery process, or maybe just like the robot application to save in the people. We will work with the machine maker together. The last one is the process automation. It's more like EMS. It means like we want to do energy management. So last one, we must know what is the main consumption in the factory: power, water, pressure, gas. This kind of thing, pressure, air. So a lot of things we have to monitor this, and we will have data to focus on the ESG targets. 台达在这一块，其实我们把它拆分成3个主项面：机器自动化、生产自动化跟所谓的产物自动化部分。机器自动化其实是配合所谓的现在的机台厂商，不论你们所使用 PLC、变频器或者其他相对应一些设备，台达都有相对应方案可以做提供。再来的话，工厂自动化其实这我有2个部分去走，一个是对到所谓的 end user， 一个是跟机台上去做合作，我们提供完整的方案去给使用方。再来的话是厂务的自动化部分，其实比较偏向什么能源管理系统这个部分，我要很清楚的去收集到现场的水电气，气包含蒸汽、压缩空气，整体的耗量是多少，我才有机会去 fit 到，比如说我们2024年所谓的碳足迹追踪这一块，我必须要达标，这个才是个最完整的 database。Okay, this is the Delta service. It's mean like, because I come from the solution team, that means I'm not only selling the product, I want to sell the full solution. This kind of solution, it doesn't like the other people. Maybe they just want the software sell to you. We don't do like this. We have a very strong engineer team. My engineer team will go to your site to do the site survey and also provide some analyst report and then let you more easy to understand what happened in your factory. Then we will provide the detailed solution. Also, maybe this kind of solution, you don't need to spend the money. Because some contents, you just do by yourself. We can give you suggestion. The other part, maybe if you think you need to modify some of the older equipment, or maybe you need to do a robot, that will give you the other suggestions. So that's mean the Delta service, we not only sell the software or hardware, we want to provide the full solution. 在台达电这一块，其实我们的服务不只是单纯只做产品销售，其实我们最需要做到是要方案整合。所以方案整合的部分，其实有个很大的重点是，我要了解你们现场的 know-how， 我才有资格去做所谓的 solution 的提供。如果今天我只单卖产品或方案的话，其实不会符合到客户最主要的需求。一个工厂虽然是同一个产业，可是它里面所生产的 know-how 是完完全全的不一样。所以这是我们台达在这一块非常非常要求及非常坚持要去做到这件事。我要了解你的工厂，我才会去知道怎么做，以及后面怎么来做改善。Okay, this is our global operation. Sorry, the picture of some problem. I think I start from here. We have over 10 manufacturing sites now in Taiwan, India, China, and also Thailand. And now our R&D center now in China, and also we will build out the SECC solution center in Thailand now. And also in Europe, we also have some solution team over there. If you need any support, you can contact me. I will forward to my Euro team or United States team to support for you. Okay, I think now I should enter the next topic. Today's the main topic. What is the IIoT? 今天我想说，前面刚刚介绍主要是台达所谓的我在各地的一些工厂总共有多少座，跟代理商，还有一些其他 R&D center 的部分。那现在我想去进入到真正所谓我今天的主题。How can I to reduce maintenance cost, and how can I to make everything stable? How can I to let all the things can be more clear, and I can just save it after the last time. For engineer, because now you will get a lot of requirement from your boss. He will ask you or she will ask you. Okay, sorry, my name is Ernest. So Ernest, can I get the information from the production side directly? Can teach me how can I do, or just provide for me a one platform? So that's mean that platform you have connect different kind of machine in the production side. That means he will face different kind of brand like a Siemens, like a Rockwell, like a ABB, a lot of brand. There's some component in this machine, but how can you collect parameter from it? You must need a tool to help you collect this data back. So for the very simple word to say is like, how can they machine to talk? That's mean the IIoT. How can I collect the data? How can I collect parameter from machine? And then I will use this data to analyze all the situation from now. So this is mean the IIoT. 可是对于 IoT 这一块，其实最大一个重点就是我如何让机台来讲话。为什么？是因为我们在整个生产的过程中，其实机台生产的时间占的超过可能是70%以上，剩下都是靠人去做移动跟调整。所以基石这一块，这个机台的状况是非常非常重要的。但这个需求我们会分成2个层面：老板层面、主管层面跟一般使用者一般工程师层面。老板层面需要是即时的 KPI 即时资讯。但是对于现场的员工来讲，他们所需要的是，老板告诉我做这件事，我怎么去达成这个目标？我如何去图表化所有资讯？如何告诉这些我们自己的主管说现在发生什么问题？我如何去做回馈他？所以变成说 IoT 最大的重点是我如何把底下的资讯收集回来，这是一个非常大的重点。在收集的过程中，我们会 face 到非常不同种的品牌，太多种品牌，每个品牌有自己的 know-how， 有自己 program 的方式，那我们该怎么做？ So just like I mentioned, in IoT, the main key point is like how can I collect data from production side. So now because I and Delta, we are the OEM for some brand before, so we know the layer communication protocol and how to reach program for everything. So that's why Data, we are the one company who say we can connect all product, all brand and all product, because each product from different brand, we also know how to use the communication protocol to connect for it. And also, we know how to connect with different kind of connections. This is our advantage for our product now. So now I want to jump to the Delta IoT solutions. Just as I mentioned, if we want to lay the machine to talk or some reality situation from production, I have to collect. So that's mean for the OT level, I must disable maybe some OT panel. This panel to collect the parameter from machine or reality information from the worker, maybe like the output for now, how much defeat for now, everything. I need an OT level increment over there to collect for the data, everything. Then we will use our gateway, we call debugging, to collect all the data, then pass to our working platform. Let the SCADA system to do the management, monitoring, and also control. Then we will to pass with the MES system. MES system, more important thing is like how can I connect and control for each process. That means like some people, the data thinking is like I only want to know what happened for the production side, maybe the stitching line or the auto cutting line. But today, for the factory owner, they will focus on one thing. It's like when I spend my money to buy the material until he becomes the finished goods, what happened in this process? I must know. How can I control the defect rate to make sure I will not wasting my cost of the material or wasting the problem of combined machine? I can solve it at the same time, so I wasted a lot of money over there. So that's very, very important. So that's why it's the best key strategy is like we have to set that OT level first, and to try to collect the data first, then use SCADA to the monitoring and the control, then pass to MES to do the full process controlling. 在台达整个 solution 来看的话，其实我们有个很大的重点，机台资讯跟现场资讯收集完之后，它其实是一个很大的 data。每家工厂要求不一样，可能是每秒、每分，甚至说可能每15分钟收集一次。当这么大的资料回来之后，我必须借由一个设备去把 data 传送到我们软体上面去。剩下的2个步骤，第一个图控化我们的资料。为什么资料这么庞大的情况之下，我不可能只有单一个一个去挑，我一定要有一个系统帮我去做后面的汇总。汇总完之后，我才会知道说这个区块目前发生什么事情。但是工厂管理上，其实最主要是从物流开始去往后去管控，所以我必须知道从我买料到成品这一段到底发生了什么事，每个流程之间怎么去串接，怎么去把所有的资讯勾稽在一起，给我一个正确的 KPI， 这就是整个流程必须要做的事项。So this one is like like I mentioned, is like why Delta can connect all different kind of product, different kind of process. Even your machine is CNC type, PLC type, or rubber type. I mentioned there are many brands in the world, but Delta is only one company who can use our gateway to collect all the data from each brand. Then this is talking about the SCADA. So SCADA, they have 2 types SCADA. The first type SCADA is just like monitoring. They cannot do the control. Why? Because when they face a different brand, they don't have a way to do. Maybe they match by Siemens PLC do control. They can use the other brand. For example, Siemens and Mitsubishi, total different program way. So they cannot do this kind of way. So this means like our Delta's SCADA is the only one the SCADA can do a control for different brand. And to make sure all the data you can collect back. And also we have a monitoring and the mapping and some picture over here. Be honest, the VT SCADA now is belong to Delta. It's very popular in the United States. Almost 90% factory use VT SCADA for now. And now it belongs to Delta. We just bought it about 3 years ago. It's a very powerful SCADA. Even the Canada airport, now they use our VT SCADA to do monitoring now. So this one is very, very powerful software. And we already implement in Veitnam for free factory now. Yeah. And then this is talking about MES, just like I mentioned, is like for the factory, most important is like how can I control from material to the finished good? What happened in this kind of process? What happened for my machine? What happened for the human? What happened for maybe some financial problem happen or some reality or production that happen? So I need to modularize different situation, different process become one module. So that means that today I'm an owner. Maybe I no need to buy the very, very big system. I just pick up some. Maybe I want to know the tooling, like our mold, our mold, or maybe I want to know the reman result, or I want to know the QC. QC very important. I want to get the data from IQC and the PQC. So that's why I will let all the system become module. It means like give you the full system, maybe it means nothing because you have to study one by yourself. But today, if I help you to module like this, it will be more easy to pick out which one is you really need and just do it, and we just help you set up the system. 整个台达在 MES 这一块，其实我们有切成非常多的模组，其实也是为了因为各个行业的不同，各个行业的 know-how 的不一样，我必须把模组切开来，再加上最大的重点是我们的工程师是各个行业所谓的懂 know-how 的工程师，他们自己很清楚知道我怎么去做控制跟调整，甚至说这 know-how 哪些部分有要调整的，我不知道该去怎么去做。So okay, this is talking about the data information visualization and analysis. Just like the last 2 pages is talking about when we get the data, it's called big data because it's real-time data. How do we do visualization is very important. Okay, this is some mapping of the IoT in our factory. This one I just want to tell you guys very simple. The Delta solution is not only focused on one production line. Also, I can to cover different production, even the one factory. So that's where you can see there are many kind of machine over here, the many kind of PLC, many kind of robot, even the servo motor over here, but we still have the way control connected back to our system. 所以其实在这边整个台达是最主要的重点是说，我不是只单卖你一条线，我的重点是全场整合跟全线整合这个重点。Okay, now it's a part to the green factory. Why we have to mention the green factory here? IIoT means that we must collect all the information per production side. energy is very important. That's our cost. When I open this factory, how much power should I set up? How much water I have to use per day or per month is very important. So EMS is a very, very important system, so I have to set it up because I want to know how much cost I create per day. 在这边的话，台达这一块其实 EMS 功能已经接近到我们的 SCADA 里面，所以针对所谓的碳足迹追踪这一块，我们有相对应模组在这边的。This is why they're talking about carbon-free checking because everything is based on the ISO 14067. Now everybody know in the Euro market and a lot of brands that have signed a contract is talking about we have to show our carbon-free data to the market and let everybody know how much CO2 I create from now. So that's why the EMS is very important. I have to do the data collection and also do the analysis. Okay, this is the system view for this. For this one, the carbon, the real-time monitoring, the more important is the analysis. Because different markets, they have a different calculated way. So that means we are calling different countries to set up different formula in our system and it can support for you. Okay, this is our consulting service. Delta, the energy service, not only provide system, we want to do help you. After site survey, I give you some suggestion how to modify or improvement your production site. Okay, now the final, I want to introduce some certificates in Veitnam. This is the printing industry. They are printing the paper box for the handicap in Veitnam. And the list owner discussed with me and said, next, I want to know my OEE data. Can you help me to set it up? And most of their machine, they use a different kind of PLC. So when I get a requirement, I call my engineer, go to the production and do the site survey. So as you can see, there are many kind of machine, but different kind of PLC. But after that, I will give them the investigation form. I want they told me what kind of parameters is very important you want to collect. What kind of defeat reason you feel is to happen for every day. Give me all the information for that. And I will help you to settle up all the process and try to collect the data. And also, we will try to let this data become a view, make more easy to understand. So this is the system view after we customize. Maybe just look at very simple color, but there are a lot of very important information. As you can see, the company made by each PO, what kind of product they produce for now, and all the performance for now, you can see in the system. And also this one, you can see the machine performance. So this part, we also cooperate with some machine maker. They also use this kind of system in their machine because some customers will ask, hey, I want to know how about the speed, how about the temperature, how about the pressure for now. So now we also cooperate with some machine maker to do this kind of system. And this one is, I'm talking about OT panel. OT for OT layer to collect the data. So this is some operation view for the worker. And then they will to know, okay, what kind of work he have to do now, what kind of information he have feedback. And if they have to take a break or the other thing, we also have some of the signature over here or button here, they can touch it and feedback the information to our system. Okay, this is the report. It's mean like every owner, they want to know per day, per week, and per month. So we're giving them the analyst report and more easy to understand what happened over their factory. Okay, this is my today presentation, and thank you. If we have any question, you can ask me later. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ernest Pan, for your presentation. And now please be seated, drink some water, and I'll see you later at the Q&A session. Xin được cảm ơn quý công ty Delta với phần trình bày về những tính năng sản xuất, ứng dụng công nghệ thông minh và máy móc. Và Kiều Khanh tin rằng là phần chia sẻ vừa rồi từ Delta Electronics đã đem đến cho chúng ta những thông tin vô cùng hữu ích. Và không chỉ cho các doanh nghiệp sản xuất tại Việt Nam, mà đối với công nghệ giày da thì cũng sẽ ngày càng có thêm được những bước tiến vượt trội hơn trong công nghệ sản xuất. And up next, we will come to the presentation from MINZ Inc. With a topic about new opportunities for automated production and digital solutions in the footwear industry. Và tiếp theo trong buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay sẽ là công ty MINZ với chủ đề cơ hội mới dành cho ngành sản xuất tự động và ứng dụng giải pháp số. And now may I have on stage Mr. Mai Chang, General Manager of MINZ Company. And please welcome him on stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, good afternoon. First, I want to begin by thanking the Bureau of Foreign Trade for organizing this event and for the invitation of PMC and Taitra. It's good to see old friends and new friends. My topic is quite long. I don't know how I came up with this topic, but basically I will be sharing automation and digitalization of footwear production, but I will mainly focus in the cutting task. Okay. These are some smart cutting machines that we have been used in footwear industry. So on the left side, you have automatic cutting machines using the existing cutting dies. On the right side, you have this die-less oscillating cutting machines. I believe that there is no such machine is jack of all trades. So by combining the different type of cutting machines with different strengths, I think it's the best way to increase the productivity. On the left side, we have this batch cutting, meaning combining different orders of the same material and cut at one time in batch amount for maximum production output. And we see a lot of round cutting now because of the implementation of lean production. So usually the cutting division cuts in 2 hours in a round, providing the necessary amount of components for the assembly. So the round cutting is focused for high material usage. By combining the batch cutting and round cutting in the footwear production will provide the highest productivity. In recent years, the cost of land and labors are increasing. So 10 years ago, we hear a lot of shoe factories, they talk about PPH, so pairs per person per hour production. But in recent years, we see a lot of brands and factories, they focus more on the utilization of land. So the traditional cutting is, the output is about 1 hour, for 1 hour is 300 cuts. But when you implement automatic die cutting machines, you can reach up to 1,800 cuts per hour. So from the left side, you get this traditional manual cutting machines with a lot of operators. But by implementing the automatic cutting, then you can dramatically reduce the usage of land. So also much more efficient. Typically speaking, it's 5 times more production output than the traditional way. Next. Here I will show you a brief video of this. I think the video needs a coffee. Okay, if the video cannot be shown, maybe after the presentation you can come to me personally, I can show you. Okay. Okay, in the traditional cutting process, the operator decides where to cut the material. So it's very difficult for the production manager to standardize the material usage and the production output. So this is where the automation comes in. A cutting die with the automatic cutting machine is you let the computer do the auto nesting according to your cutting orders. And the machine will pick up the cutting die by itself, feed the material automatically, and cut according to the nesting positions. So this is a demonstration of batch cutting for shoe tongues, sub-materials, insole materials, thick uppers. So in the next, I will be sharing the round cutting. So because the auto nesting is done by computers and driven by servo screws, so the cutting position is very precise. So generally speaking, it's save 3% more material than manual cutting. It's very difficult for manual operators to cut so standard like this. So nowadays, we got a lot of people go online to buy shoes. So when the shoe factory receives the orders, usually it's one pair or two pairs. So the way of producing is different from before. So we need to shorten the design to production time by implementing the die-less cutting. So it's a trend that we see a lot of designers that design the shoes in 3D. So after designing the shoes in 3D, they do renders. So we can convert the digital files from 3D to 2D patterns, then directly to the oscillating cutting machines. Next. I will show you another video.
好，你帮我放着就好了。对，都可以，都可以。
太好了，不用再拿嘴巴，直接就一个特写，这个角，
好，
这个角，
好。
哎，对。
Okay, that's round cutting. So, because we are in an era of Industry 4.0, so digitalization, paperless, is becoming more and more popular in the production. So dispatch the task sheets from internet instead of paper. From office, dispatch directly to the machines in production line. And during the production, the machine can record the productivity and also the machine utilization rate back to the office management. Next. Here are some case studies. Next. And okay. So that's briefly my presentation about automation, digitalization of footwear production in cutting. We have an exhibition booth here, so if after the seminar you have further questions, you can find me today and tomorrow. So hopefully you find something useful from this sharing. Thank you very much.
Mr. Mai Chan from MINZ for your presentation. Và thưa quý vị, với phần chia sẻ cũng như là phần trình bày vừa rồi từ phía MINZ thì chúng ta cũng có thể thấy là với những cái giải pháp số của họ thì có thể đem đến cho chúng ta sự hiệu quả, tăng năng suất cũng như là tiết kiệm thời gian về cả cái yếu tố quản lý, đó chính là trong quá trình là hiệu suất của việc sản xuất nữa. Hy vọng là quý vị có thể là tìm ra những cái giải pháp phù hợp cho doanh nghiệp cũng như là công việc kinh doanh sắp tới của mình. Và tiếp nối buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay, ngay bây giờ xin mời quý vị sẽ đến với phần chia sẻ của công ty Sheng Technology. Và xin kính mời ông Daniel Yang, Project Manager sẽ đại diện để tiến lên sân khấu và trình bày. And now please welcome Mr. Daniel Yang, Project Manager of Yu Sheng Technology to come on stage and have a presentation.
各位长官、各位先进、各位同仁，大家好，我是裕胜科技的杨景勋经理，大家可以叫我 Daniel 就好了。那我今天的简报会以中文简报为主，那英文的部分如果有后续有相关人员想要知道的话，也可以到我们的展场摊位来做，我可以做更进一步的讲解。So hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Daniel. I'm from Sheng Technology. And today my presentation will basically using Mandarin to speak. So if you have any question or you want to know more details, our booth is in D10, and I will explain more details for you. Thank you. 好的，那我今天的主题主要是关于智慧机械如何导入智慧工具哈。那首先，上一页 last page. Yeah. So 首先我会先介绍一下我们公司，那再来我会讲述目前协业遇到的痛点，然后再来我会讲述我们 IoT 的一个实施状况，然后我们的经验跟我们如何去做到。那最后我会讲述如何来导入 IoT 智慧化。谢谢。OK, next page. So 这边是我们目前主要在推行的4个系统哦，包括像是目前很夯的一个2025年、2030年要实施这个碳足迹系统，就是 Carbon Footprint Solution 的部分。那再来包括这个 RFID， 我们现在是利用做来物联网、机联网的部分。那再来包括这个品质系统的部分，目前鞋厂针对品质会有很大的一个需求，所以我们也针对品质的部分导入了相当方便的系统。那最后就是所谓的机联网的部分，我们利用我们自行开发的智慧盒来去做机台的收集。那不论机台的新旧，然后任何品牌，我们都可以做资料截取的动作。OK, next page. 那这边我想有一个影片想要先分享给大家。那这个影片主要讲述我们目前裕胜到底在做什么，然后我们有哪些经验。
Labor-intensive steps still existing throughout the supply chain, creating a need for precise production and quality tracking, reducing complexity while increasing quality and productivity. The missing link was the ability to centrally monitor and synchronize the many production processes and machines. Our goal was simple: to build an advanced smart factory, combining various IoT tools with traditional manufacturing methods, delivering practical solutions for brands and their manufacturers. What is the Internet of Things? Smart factories use the Internet of Things and smart tools to manage and communicate, including modular line balance, carbon footprint conversion, and quality analysis. Smart factories help manufacturers and brands to centrally monitor all production processes, improving quality and productivity. Build a smart factory matching or exceeding the framework of ISA 95. The ISA 95 structure is divided into 5 sections. Based on machine data and product feedback, cross-analysis data is computed, resulting in guidance for more efficient productivity and documents manufacturing history, a powerful tool for optimizing quality and efficiency. Let's look at how this works. We equip all machines with sensors to capture production data, which is sent to recipients, enabling real-time 100% production monitoring on your desktop, cell phone, etc. allowing for real-time red flagging of potential or actual problems and isolating and advising action items to resolve. The data is cloud stored with 24/7 access, automatically generating customized reports management seeks to optimize efficiency and quality. TISM has assisted over 10 manufacturers to shift to smart factories, helping reduce labor while improving efficiency and quality. Specific modulars include stitching Anton alarm system, production line and product IoT, and ESG, carbon footprint monitoring, assisting brands and factories to manage production in real time and translate benefits into company performance metrics.
好的，那我第二部分主要讲述目前鞋业在生产制造上面会遇到什么样的痛点。像这边的实际照片都是我们实际在服务鞋厂的时候去做到拍摄的部分。那首先针对这个半制品 WIP Web 的部分，很多鞋厂他们其实在做半制品，可能已经印刷好或者是热压好的部件，他们其实常常忘记放在哪里。那临时要做生产的时候，它会产生找不到料件的状况，然后就及时的去补料，重新做采购，然后等到材料来再重新做这个加工的部分。那其实拖到后来其实这些订单都是 delay， 然后就要安排加班或者是空运，然后才能达到品牌要求，及时的到那个国家来去做发售。那包括再来是人工水资助的部分，现在鞋厂因为外移到越南啊，然后可能其他国家，那这些国家的人口的薪水都比较低，所以鞋厂其实用了很多大量的人工再去做这个材料运输的部分。那其实我们可以利用一些AGV 无人搬运车来去进行这样子的导入，然后来节省人力。那上排的最右边的那个红色的那个图是实际我们拿手机伸进去烘箱做拍摄的。那其实很多机台在鞋厂，大部分的时间他们都急着做生产，那很少有时间来去做保养机台的动作。所以包括品牌啊，然后很多鞋厂他们渐渐的都开始在推这个设备保养的部分。那我们的系统也可以利用 APP 或者是及时的传送 LINE 的讯息或 Slack 的讯息，来去提醒现场的主管或者是机修人员来去做到机台设备保养的部分。然后再来包括这个压底机，员工可能是为了这个生产快速一点，那他就来减少他生产的时间，来达到那个记新记仇的动作。那其实很多时候因为这样子的机制，而导致生产出来的品质都有一些问题。那我们也可以利用 IoT 来去做这些监控。那包括现在鞋厂很热门的这个6S 啊，然后整个环境的安全问题，像我们之前有接过一个案子是锅炉的蒸湿机内部它的锅炉泄压阀被替换成他牌的泄压阀，导致压力无法正常泄压，然后就导致它锅炉爆炸，造成人员伤亡。那其实很多时候这种因素其实是不必要的发生的。那也是因为鞋厂的人员他们可能贪图方便，然后他们觉得没有问题，那就下去做。那很多时候都造成遥不可及的这个困境产生。那我们可以利用我们的 IoT 来去做到这个远端的监控，甚至我们可以做到远端的关机。那再来包括这个打出机的部分，其实鞋厂每天他们都需要做这个集成袋的清洁，那实际有到每天清洁的鞋厂也很少。那如何去定期的去做到这样子的一个细部的管理，其实很困难的。那像这几个就是目前鞋厂最常遇到的问题，包括生产跟规划不易连接，然后耗费了很大量的时间在做团体讨论，在做团体开会，然后包括像是品质的问题难以追踪，然后所有的资讯永远都是下班后才得知。那下班后其实员工都回去了，你即使要做处理也没办法，所以很多问题都是拖到隔天才去做处理。但当你导入了 IoT 之后，这些及时的问题都是每分每秒及时的来去做通知给管理者，那就可以帮助管理者在最及时的部分来处理到，把所有的问题都可以先解决掉，那就可以避免这些不良品或者是重工或者返工的问题发生， 那我们裕盛目前从2018年创立至今，我们已经导入了22条的生产线，在中国、越南、印尼跟柬埔寨。那我们目前导入的方向都是针对侦测啊、成型的这个智慧生产线，然后在北越、南越也都有超过10间的工厂已经导入我们的系统了。那我们也目前也都跟蛮多的跑鞋品牌在合作，然后未来也有进一步的规划。那包括我们也有导入1条这个仓库的仓储系统，然后还有2条的 RFID 生产线跟6条的这个大底主底的成型线。那像这几个页面就是主要我们在利用 RFID 跟 IoT 来去做监控的系统画面包括像是最右边的这个图片，在我们的生产线上面来去做到 line balance rate 的追踪，包括你投入了多少数量，产出多少数量，它的 RFT、它的 performance， 我们都可以利用这些智慧工具来去做资料的管理。那包括目前很夯的这个碳足迹跟电力监控系统，我们一样是可以利用这些数位化的工具来去做资料的截取，然后来做换算，说一双鞋子到底花费了多少克的碳来去做生产。那包括现在，那包括最右边的部分，针对品质问题，今天这条产线它生产了多少双的鞋子，不良品有多少，它返工了多少双，然后它的percentage 或者是它造成它品质不良的原因是什么，通通都可以去做到历史记录，然后储存在云端里面。那云端的资料基本上都可以保持70年以上，不会遗失。OK， 那导入 IoT 有什么好处呢？包括我们可以远端去做监控，然后可以截取机台的温度啊、压力、时间、速度、转速或者是电力等的这些资讯，然后可以及时的来去收到最及时的资讯，来去避免这些不良品的发生，或者是导致要重新采购啊、重新买料啊、重新做到空运的等等这些状况。然后我们也可以利用管理权限的分层，来让现场的管理者需要知道什么样的资讯，那厂主管需要知道什么样的资讯，品质主管需要知道什么样的资讯，都可以透由分层管理来去做固定的讯息发送。那最后这边我会讲述一下如何导入智慧化工具。那目前我们针对4号系统，我们给出鞋厂最简单的需求，就是他们要先了解自己，要先了解自己说自己的鞋厂里面最缺乏的是什么。比如说他常常遇到品质上面的问题，那他们的品质问题可能是因为压底或者是上胶、冷冻、拔旋这些问题发生的。那我们会建议他先导入这个品质系统、机联网系统。那再来，假设他们是想要生产这个生产履历，然后他们想要针对品牌从生产，然后一路到出货，到现场的商品销售，到个库存管理，他们都可以利用 RFID 来去做导入的话，也可以导入我们的 RFID 智慧系统，就是物联网的部分。那再来针对品质的检查，他们在最后的 QC 阶段，他们可以导入这个品质监控系统，来去记录说他们这条生产线一整天的整个品质的状况。然后可以及时的去通知前线的现场人员，及时的把这些品质不良的问题处理掉，而不是一直在造成不良品的发生。那最后，也可以导入我们的这个电力系统，如果未来有这个碳足迹或者是电力监控的需求的话，也可以导入这个电力监控系统的部分。那我今天的简报就到这边结束，谢谢各位。So if you want to know more details in English, our course is in Veitnam. Very welcome you guys to visit me.
Thank you so much, Mr. Deng from Sheng Tech for bringing to our seminar today a lot of information that might be helpful for your company in the future. Up next, may I invite all of you to the presentation presented by Yu Ming Machinery. And now may I welcome on stage Mr. Kenny Cheng, Chief Marketing Officer of Yu Ming Machinery. Ngay sau đây xin được mời quý vị đến với phần chia sẻ của Yu Ming Machinery cùng với Mr. Kenny Chang.
各位午安 ，Good afternoon。那我们今天要谈到的是这个制鞋新思维、智慧制造技术的整合的应用哈。那我们今天在讲了这个，一开始我们讲到就是我们这个因应这个工业4.0啊。那工业4.0呢，我们要改变这个部分，就是生产的方式啦。 全球的竞争啊，生产的要素哦，人力的资源哦，那制造业为了要适应市场呢，满足终端消费者需求的变化嘛，那我们就要考虑到传统要素，就是成本啊、效率啊、品质啊。那新的考量呢，我们要考虑到的就是这个资源的效率、安全、可持续性这样。那智慧的工厂当中呢，人 和机器和资源怎么样在一个社交的网络呢？就让它自然的这样互相的沟通的协作啊。那我们就是按照智慧的程式啊，智慧化的这个组织生产过程啊，最终创造出智慧的产品。那工业从这个1.0的机械化，我们到现在我们一直在进展的到这个工业 4.0的智能化了。那4.0的部分，这个智慧的产品呢，和智慧的制造，好，这是非常重要的哈。那智慧制造的这个技术的特点呢，有2大的主轴。那一个就是智慧工厂和智慧制造。那智慧工厂呢， 主要关注在智慧化的这个生产的系统和过程，还有网络分散式生产设备的实现了。那通过我们大数据的资料，预测这个需求，还有这个预测的制造。那智慧制造呢，在智慧工厂的基础上，我们加了人的要素，人机一体化的这个互动模式哦。 通过人和智慧型机器的合作共识，去扩大、延伸和部分的取代人类专家在这个制造过程中的脑力的劳动。那2大的关键要素哈，就是数位企业平台。那伴随着产品制造过程的完整资讯流，它是这个智慧制造的核心的推动力哈。 那智慧物理融合系统，那基于这个信息物理融合系统 GPS 的生产，那通过更智慧化的结构，降低的复杂性。资讯物理生产系统 CPPS 呢，就是以数位影像的形式啊，包含所有的资讯啊。 那数位影像，它总是最新的，在生产当中，它一直是最新的。那可以扩展到整个产品的这个生命的周期。智慧制造、智慧的工厂。 那我们都有一个标准，就是 W3C 的标准啦，还有 EMMA、USDL 和 OMM。那工业4.0呢，它这个有9大的关键技术，啊，那就是这上面所秀出来的自主性的机器人、模拟仿真、系统集成、物联网、网络安全、 云端计算、3D 列印、扩增虚拟实境，还有大数据。鞋业智慧化的缘起呢，在2016年的时候，我们商业周刊有报道了一篇叫《一张订单撼动了台湾鞋业的霸业》哈，这 Nike 的订单下到墨西哥去，用 机器人取代人工。那在裕民呢？裕民我们有非常多的设备，那这当中的23项的这设备这些产品呢，裕民就包含了有一半，有12项的主力的产品包含在其中，所以我们非常致力在这个传统的鞋机的部分，还有各方面一些自动化的这些机器的方面的产品。那智能鞋业的关键的4项的技术哈，第一个智能决策，那裕民呢为这个智慧制鞋工厂啊提供这个 IIoT 的整合的方案。那这个上面秀的就是我们在这个战情中心所秀出来的一些萤幕的画面。再来，营运模式的创新哦，我们建构智慧生产线，以自动化取代人工技术，进行客制化的量产，提升生产弹性和效率。生产模式的创新呢，裕民集团在这个制鞋气味的这个资源整合 IoT 平台上，我们连接了这 ERP 还有这个 MES 的做一个整合。商业模式的创新呢 ，C2M， 让客户可以完全的参与这个最终这个产品的设计，还有他的个性他想要的需求是什么，好让这样有互动的这样子的生产。制鞋有什么样的新思维呢？那我们现在就是以工业4.0的这个9大的关键技术呢，来达成比如说像 Nike 还有11项的创新的技术哈。在裕民集团的产品，那么有包含了具有影像辨识的智慧化的制鞋烫印机，好，还有人机数控的联网的冷热后总定型机，还有可程式的数位圆盘式那个鞋舌标签转印机，再来还有连接 AOI 和 Robot 自动试片的贴合机。那鞋业智慧制造的发展呢，现在目前有遇到了就是6项的限制哦，这个就是管理的升级啦、市场的规模、营运的模式、机械性能、人才的培养和生产模式与材料。那我们规划的方向呢，就是从这个数位化的开发、自动化的制造、资讯化的管理、供应链的整合到智能的制造。那裕民集团的技术呢，我们有第一项就是建构工业物联网智慧工厂开发平台，以及应用 APP 开发模型，以设备联网及可视化的核心，提供多样 SRP 及方案组合包，并建立产业价值的核心哦。那在这个强化数位化资讯应用技术方面呢，裕民开发的感应应用技术哦，感测应用技术，那汇集了制成数字化的这个资讯。建构即时监控的模式。最后，我们结论，我们来讲到的就是，从2016年到2018年底这样子2年多的时间 ，Nike 它也 在自动化上面觉得就是停摆了，就是失败了。但是这只是一个短暂的失败，它并不代表是结束。那我们现在旧的思维是成不了气候的，那我们新的思维呢，就是要软硬兼修，稳健的发展，来因应未来全球的竞争。以上，谢谢，谢谢。
Thank you, Mr. Kenny Chang from New Yu Ming Machinery for your presentation. Và thưa quý vị, vừa rồi thì chúng ta đã được cung cấp rất là nhiều những thông tin hữu ích đến từ phía New Yu Ming Machinery trong việc đó chính là sẽ giúp cho chúng ta có những sự lựa chọn nhất định về giải pháp cải thiện không chỉ phần mềm mà còn phần cứng để phù hợp với lại quá trình phát triển bền vững dành cho doanh nghiệp của quý vị. Và chủ đề cuối cùng trong buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay sẽ được trình bày bởi Sincere Pioneer Enterprise với chủ đề phương pháp giúp làm giảm lượng khí thải CO2 trong quá trình sản xuất giày và sử dụng IPC để quản lý hệ thống cấu hình hình ảnh. And up next in our seminar today, please welcome the topic about reducing the CO2 emission of every each shoe by servo cementing system and IPC control visual setting system, and will be presented by Mr. Chim Chan, manager of Sincere Pioneer Enterprise.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, my name is Jim Chen from Sincere Pioneer. 大家好，下午好，我叫詹正义，我是诚锋兴业的业务经理。Today, I'm going to introduce you the most environmentally friendly and intelligent lasting procedure. By using our servo cementing system, you can save up to 50% of the cement, the hot mill usage. And it can effectively reducing the carbon emission of each pair of shoes. 使用我们的伺服送胶系统呢，可以节省30到50% 的热熔胶的用量，跟传统的胶盘式自动上胶相较起来，那也就是说，当你月产量4万双，可省去57公斤的热熔胶，可以有效的节省每一双鞋的碳排放量。So, SP A2A MIS Visual Locus 5-axis servo control tow lasting machine, we adopt 5 servo motor to control the movement of the tracer and also the cementing quantity. 828MS 视觉设定、轨迹设定5轴伺服控制的前帮机，我们使用了5个伺服马达去控制它的插胶轨迹和除胶量。And the key function is that we adopt the visual identification technology, and with the unique tracer cementing system and servo motor feeding system and fully programmable design. 我们的主要的重点功能呢，是在于视觉的设定它的插胶轨迹，然后我们的胶笔设计以及我们的伺服送胶的系统，非常的节省热熔胶用量，而且我们的是全数据化，包含了我们的撑台的动作，还有各节邦的参数，都是可以去储存的，数据化的显示。So let me introduce the traditional way of cementing in the previous cementing system is they apply the cement by the applicator, which means when you change different shoe model from rounded shoes, pointed shoes, square shoes, you have to change the applicator accordingly. 当传统的自动上胶的系统要换不同的鞋型的时候，是需要更换胶盘的。可以，当你从圆头鞋、尖头鞋、方头鞋再变换鞋型的时候，胶盘是需要去做更换的。而且，当更换了胶盘后，还需要等30到40分钟的时间去等胶盘加温。 And when you change to different shoe model, the applicator needs to take 30 minutes to heat up. But now if you use the tracer cementing system, it's more flexible. When you change different shoe model, just simply take a photo of the insole ball and it will generate the cementing trace automatically. 所以使用胶笔上胶的部分的话，在设定上是非常简单的，那而且也不用使用到胶盘。There's a video shows how we set up our cementing trace. So as you can see, just a few seconds after taking the picture of the insole ball, it will generate the cementing trace automatically. You don't have to learn how to program. You don't need to draw a line on the HMI. Just take a picture, and that's it. Finish the setting up of the cementing trace. And also the grading system. So when the operator gets the shoe loss, he doesn't even need to define what size he gets. The machine will detect the length of shoe loss and do the cementing automatically. So this system is our patent. By our assessment, you can reduce up to saving the cement cost up to 11,000 per year, depending on your productivity. For example, when the applicator makes 500 pairs per row, our SP tracer can make 3 times more than the applicator type cementing method. That's because we adopt the servo motor system and also 5 servo motor to control the movement of tracer and the cementing quantity. Here is a case study that we measure the weight in different cement road. On the left-hand side is the applicator type traditional toll lasting machine. As you can see on the picture, that after lasting, there's a lot of cement overflow. So sometimes you need to hire a worker to clean after cementing. And also, because you have to remain a lot of hot melt, the cement, on the surface of the applicator, so it will keep flowing down and keep coming out from the applicator. So it will be a lot of waste here. As you can see on the production line, like here, there's a lot of waste of the cement, the hot melt. And after lasting, there are a lot of cement overflow. So this cement needs someone to clean. By our tracer cementing system, okay, while we're waiting, okay, here. You can see it's very clean underneath the shoes, and after lasting, they are very rare of cement overflow. Like this case study, after lasting, it's very clean. So in our case study, use exactly same 2 rows of the cement. In the tracer system, you can produce 1,134 pairs, but the traditional type applicator cementing only produce 1,503 pairs, which means we increased the 631 pairs and also reduced 3.87 gram per pair of the cement. So if you produce 1,500 per day and working for 26 days a month, you can reduce 151 kilogram per month of the cement, which means you reduced the carbon emission on the making of the cement, the hot mill. And for the factory, you reduced $624 per month on the consumption of the cement, the hot mill. It's up to 50% of the cement usage. Also, A2A MAS has equipped 3,000 shoe models memories. You can save up to 3,000 different shoe models. And like I mentioned before, it can memorize all the movement, like when does the pincer release, when does the supporter goes down, and also the speed, front and rear position of the supporter, the pressure of the supporter as well. And next is heel and side lasting machine, SP666 Max, visual locus setting, 4-axis servo control, heel and side lasting machine. The key functions are also the servo motor feeding system. This model equipped with 4 servo motor to control the movement of the tracers. And it adopts the visual identification technology, same as A2A MAS. Especially this one is very suitable for producing the shoes with narrow shoe waist, like soccer shoes, truck shoes, and our patent design of the motor-driven last supporter. The servo motor feeding system can control the cement quantity precisely. And because of adopting 4 servo motor on controlling the movement of the tracer, you can see how the cementing trace goes. It's according form as same as the insole board. And also you can control the cement quantity, like more here and less here and more in the front, in the bowl area. We also had a case study on the compare our old model 656. It used the standard traditional motor feeding and cementing system compared with our 666 MAS. Here is an example that they used to adjust the cementing mechanism by the traditional heel and side lasting machine. The traditional heel and side lasting machine is adjust the screw according to the shape of the insole board. So the lasting path will be going linearly, but the 666 adapt with the 4 servo motor to control the movement. So you can see the cementing trace is as the curve as the shoe waist. And in this case study, we tried 2 times in 2 rows of the cement. The first time it was 1,109 pairs, and second time is 1,025.5 pairs. In the traditional type, it's only 771.5 pairs, and the second time was 735 pairs. Oh, I was too nervous. I forgot to speak in Mandarin. Anyway, let's keep it going. So eventually, after our test, in servo motor control heel and side lasting machine, we can reduce 1.36 gram in each pair of shoes. So if you produce 1,500 pairs per day, you can reduce 2.04 kilogram per day, 53.04 kilogram per month. So in total, you can reduce $360 per month. And it's the same system as A2A mass. Just simply take a picture of the insole ball and it will generate the cementing trace and grading automatically. So your operator doesn't need to learn complicated programming or even drawing. It's not necessary. Just take a picture, simple. And that is our special design in the side lasting mechanism. It could do left and right change automatically. And it's especially good for the track shoes, soccer shoes with very narrow shoe rest. And this system is combined pneumatic and hydraulic system. Okay, let's have a look at the video. Oh, sorry for the internet. Okay, that's setting, as one example, setting the cementing quantity in each section. And this is for left and right foot, automatically adjustment. And combine the pneumatic and hydraulic side lasting system. It could perform the best lasting quality in the soccer shoes and truck shoes. And also the motor-driven supporter. Why we need this? Because so we can combine the heel and side lasting machine with robotic arm. So that was an idea that we had before to combine heel and side lasting machine with robotic arm. So when you're making for different sizes of the shoes, the mechanism can be adjusted automatically. So that was the one automation project that we had before. The traditional lasting procedure was two growing worker in the front, and after toe lasting, you need side lasting worker, and then heel lasting. The new type of the two-sectional lasting procedure, simply only toe lasting machine worker, heel and side lasting machine worker, and cementing procedure will be automatically applied by lasting machines. So let me show you the two-sectional lasting procedure here. As you can see, now is the toe lasting part, and then in the between there's no one, which means reduce two side lasting worker and also the growing worker in the front. Each shoes produced by my machine is very clean because the servo motor cementing system. when before, after lasting, there's a lot of cement overflow. And after here inside lasting procedure, you need 2 people, 3 people to clean up the mess, the overflow cement. But now, problem free. So this is my presentation, and actually I have an YouTube channel. Please, if you go on the YouTube, you search Sincere Pioneer, there's a lot of video that my machine working on an actual production line and making different type of shoes. Also introduction, more details in video. Yeah, and thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chim Chan. Do you forget your mobile phone? The presentation from Mr. Chim Chan from Sincere Pioneer Enterprises is the last presentation of our seminar today. And we also have other speakers from Mr. Ernest Pan from Delta Electronics, Mr. Mai Cheng from MINZ, Mr. Daniel Yang from Sheng Tech, Mr. Kenny Cheng from new Yu Ming Machinery, and also Mr. Chim Chan from Sincere Pioneer Enterprise. So if you have any question for them, now you can find a QR code. Can I have the QR code up here on the screen? Yep, you can scan the QR code to fill a form and send directly the question to our speakers, and they will send the response to you as soon as possible. And also you can kidnap them right now, right here for quick question and answers, or you can find them at their booth. They will be here during today and tomorrow, right? And thank you so much for your attendance today. And this is also the end of our seminar today. Và kính thưa quý vị, buổi hội thảo công nghệ sản xuất giày bền vững đến đây xin phép được khép lại. Và một lần nữa, Kiều Khanh xin phép được thông tin đến quý vị. Đó chính là nếu như mà chúng ta có bất kỳ những cái câu hỏi nào, những cái thắc mắc nào muốn gửi đến cho quý diễn giả của chúng ta trong chương trình ngày hôm nay, thì mã QR code hiện đang được hiển thị ở trên màn hình ở hai bên sân khấu. Chúng ta có thể là scan mã QR code này để có thể là tìm thấy form, gửi câu hỏi trực tiếp đến cho các diễn giả của chúng ta, và họ sẽ gửi phản hồi đến cho quý vị trong thời gian sớm nhất. Và ngoài ra thì gian hàng của quý công ty này thì vẫn sẽ ở đây, và những đại diện thì cũng sẽ ở đây trong suốt ngày hôm nay và cũng như là ngày mai nữa. Cho nên là chúng ta có thể là gặp gỡ trực tiếp họ tại gian hàng của các công ty này để có thể là gửi câu hỏi và nhận được giải đáp trong thời gian sớm nhất. Và một lần nữa Kiều Khanh xin cảm ơn tất cả quý vị rất là nhiều bởi vì đã tham gia buổi hội thảo ngày hôm nay. Once again, thank you so much for your attention at the seminar today. And I have to say goodbye to you here and hope to see you soon again. Thank you and goodbye. See you next time.